Hello guys, it's late, but I really wanted to do a video because there's a lot on my mind that I want to talk about. I just finished doing the front part of my kinky twist, the front part of my head, and it is tight as shit. So I know I got a shiny forehead right now, and I done put some coconut oil on it, so try to keep my head from feeling so tense. But getting to the point of this video, I watched this movie called Fat Boy Chronicles. Is it, or is it Fat Kid? It's the Fat Boy Chronicles, and it took me back to painful times in high school of getting bullied and picked on throughout high school, middle school, and elementary school. Now, these people that I watched in these movies, what I came to understand, not only was this boy suffering from a low self-esteem because he was a big child, the people that was picking on him was going through a lot themselves, was being mentally and emotionally and physically abused at home by their parents. So by him beating himself up, he attracted a lot of people to him that wanted to beat him up. And then there was this girl that was nice to him and a few other people that was nice to him. But eventually, the point of the matter is, these people who push this popularity shit have no lives. They have no substance. They have nothing bright about them. They're mediocre celebrities. Celebrities are mediocre to me too. You know what I'm saying? I don't have any posters. I've never been that type of chick that wanted posters all over my wall. You know, I gotta go to every concert. I'm obsessed about what you ate for dinner, what you wiped your ass with. There's a lot of people that's obsessed about celebrities' lives, and there's nothing wrong with that if that's your life. But that's just something that I don't do, because popularity, like Kevin Hart says, it causes people to go crazy. That's why he stays humble. And I can respect that about Kevin Hart. Because when I see people with this popularity and they know they popular, they act like plumb fucking fools for no reason. You know, and as a kid that was not popular in school, I always wanted to be popular. And it took me until I was 24. I'm 24 now. It took me to today to really realize that I didn't want to be popular. There's no reason to want something that doesn't make any sense. A lot of the people that were, popular, they're not smart. And the people that they pick on are smart as shit and artistic and beautiful and compassionate. And the people who pick on these people are shallow. They don't have no lives. They're too weak-minded to say exactly what their agenda is and what their intentions is and what's actually wrong with them. It's really, I think people have really, really missed the factor that it takes a lot of strength to be compassionate in a world that tells you that ego and picking on people and bullying people and being harsh and shallow is better than being compassionate. I'm sorry. I'd rather just be myself. I'm a compassionate person. I care about animals. I care about children. I care about rainbows and flowers. I am just me. I would take reading a book versus going to shake my ass in the club. I had to learn myself. You feel me? It's not about being popular. If there was a such thing as weighing out being popular versus being myself, I would pick myself any day. Because people always be like, you're nobody if everybody doesn't know you, but I'm somebody. And I know me. And a lot of people want other people to know them, and they don't even have a fucking clue about who they are. I don't need anybody to know me. What I need to do is know myself. And as long as I know me, somebody knows me. Therefore, I am somebody. Therefore, I don't give a shit about what you think. You know what I'm saying? It takes a lot of courage to do exactly and be exactly what you are. Because a lot of people just don't fucking get it. They just don't fucking get it. They're suicidal for a title. I really have gotten over the fact that I mean a lot to myself. I don't like the pressure that comes with trying to be something that I'm not. I don't like the pressure associated with being popular or liked. I don't like the pressure. I don't even like for people. I have people crowded on my inbox all the time. Oh my God, you're such an inspiration to me. Listen, I really don't. It's not that I don't care. I don't know how to take that. Because I'm not here to be your inspiration. So I don't know how to respond to something like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's a real thing to say. I mean, and not it makes me feel uncomfortable, but it makes me feel happy. But it makes me feel uncomfortable. And I'm trying to learn how to accept these floodings in my inbox on Facebook with people telling me, you know, that they look up to me and I cause them to think, and those are beautiful things. But however, I'm not here to be your inspiration. Now, if I inspire you, that's great, but I'm still capable of having flaws, okay? But getting back to what we were talking about, it's just people, be yourself. Don't go out here spending money that you don't have to impress people that you don't like. You're going out here spending all this money, trying to look fancy, trying to just be yourself. If a person can't accept that you'd rather have a house 5 years from now or 2 years from now than to buy Jordans every time they come out, then that's on them. Let them go. We're not here to convince people to stay in our lives. It's either they respect who we are or they don't. And if they don't, then they can fucking walk. And it's just that simple. You know? Like, income tax is coming now. How many niggas is going to run to the malls to try to impress people? You go right on ahead and do that. Because mark my words, in 2 years, maybe 3 years tops, we going to see where I am and my mentality is going versus them. We'll see. I got other shit to do than to keep on giving my money back to these motherfuckers that's taking it in the first place. That makes no sense to me. Now, if I need toilet tissue to wipe my ass, I will go spend that good old $5 for some Charmin Ultra motherfucking soft to wipe my ass. But I'm not finna give you my money that you just took from me last year for taxes. And 9 times out of 10, you ain't gonna give me back majority of the money that I motherfucking had on my check that you took anyway. So what the fuck I look like? You know what I'm saying? People don't use their minds to think these days. They don't. They don't. And that's on them. And the people that are choosing to think, well, we're more so looked at as the tortoise in the race. But we always win. So go ahead. I don't mind being last. I don't. Because I'm at my own pace. I refuse to let anybody drag me in my life. Time is of the mind. Pain is of the mind. We will get through that shit. We will get through it. Always. But don't think that you're the only one. That's something else that I have to tell you guys. Stay out of that victimized mentality. I'm the only one. Your ego will make you think, honey, that you're the only person going through it. But you are not. Whether you black, whether you white, Latino, whether you Chinese, purple, green, or straight from the motherland, honey, blacker than black, you ain't the only one going through it. Whether you gay, whether you straight, whether you Christian, whether you Muslim, that's not going to stop life from talking to you, honey. Life talks to everybody. Some just choose to learn the language, that's all. We have to stop individualizing everything because it's going to be all right. And coming from somebody who has tried to kill themselves, who have been locked in mental institutions, that have been diagnosed as clinically depressed, honey, I have gone through it. Had 3 kids by the time I was 19. I went through it. Didn't graduate high school, went through it. Mine was in the wrong place. Worrying about being seen, worrying about being married, and didn't even know who the fuck I was. And then one day I just woke up like, I cannot do this anymore. I'm not going to live this life that I think that everybody else wants me to live. How about I'm just going to live the life that I want to live? And if it's not good enough for you, fuck you. Keep it moving. Like, who are you? I'm not saying that you're nobody, but I only have one body. So therefore, I can't afford some other people to be running my body. I can't. I can only do me. You know what I'm saying? So figure out what you want for your life. Go for it. I didn't say it was going to be hard. I mean, it be easy, but it would be worth it. It's not about whether it's hard or easy. It's whether you think it's worth it or not. And stop letting people with no fucking self-esteem drag you down. Because if they're trying to drag you down, they don't have no self-esteem about themselves. Understand that. That's why people do shit to you like that. Because they have pissed away their lives. Look at some of these people's faces when they walk by. Some of them gave up on their dreams, gave up on the men or the women that they wanted to marry because of what other people fucking thought, gave up on the careers that they wanted to fucking really have. They're just walking around hella fucking depressed because they listening to other people. Just pay attention. Look. It's a real fucking thing to say. I watch people every day, and when I go outside, some of them be happy, some of them be looking like, I cannot believe I fucking married you.com. Some of them be looking like, is this bitch gonna shut the fuck up? Because I really don't want to hear shit else about her fucking goddamn diet or whatever the fuck she got going on, you know, and that she even read in Teen Magazine or whatever. Just find out what you want for your life and stop all this wanting to be popular shit. You know, stop trying to fit in with the Joneses. You put money in other people's pocket, ain't like you get no motherfucking wear because you wearing their clothes. Who gives a fuck? You modeling their clothes and ain't even getting paid for advertisement. What type of shit is that? You know what I'm saying? Girl, please, I'm about to go get me a motherfucking sewing machine and sew the fuck out my own goddamn clothes. I ain't buying shit from anybody else. Like I said, y'all need to start understanding where I'm coming from. I'm letting y'all have an introduction to who the fuck Darshell is. You feel me? I'm in between, honey. I am in between heaven and earth. I am. I have my issues, but I know what the fuck I'm talking about. And when I know what I know, you know what you know. And can't nobody convince you otherwise. Anyway, I got to clean up this bathroom. I'm sorry this video is 13 minutes long. But a lot of popular people are just lonely and shallow and just don't have no self-esteem. So, shout out to all the people that's, you know, trying to go somewhere. Realize whether they running down the road, you see they doing all this stuff. Let them. Make sure that you take your time being a caterpillar, baby. Be a caterpillar. Pillar. Is that you said? Caterpillar? Be a caterpillar. Do that. You can't rush transformation, honey. I'm sorry. It's a progress. And it's a process too. So anyway. Girl, I got to finish this motherfucking head. You talking about somebody feeling like, woo. Anyway, got to go.